A lot of iron here. A lot of nails in this area. Most of the relics are near the surface, so it's really soft ground too. It just doesn't make sense. Come on, baby. A bit of foil there. I almost started out in full tones here, but I just wanted to go with pitch. I don't want to be tempted too much to use full tones. Cutting out. Oh, it's deep too. That's a good one. I got a bunch of wheaties out of here last time I was here, so they weren't very deep. They were about 3 or 4 inches deep. This one seems like it's about 4 inches deep. I'm digging a big plug, so it'll be in the plug. This ground is kind of crumbly like that. A little bit on the crumbly side. Look at that. There's a coin ball right there. Look at that. Big old clod of brown dirt. Yeah, baby. What's on the other side of it? Oh, it's still out. Alright, it's a copper penny. Not a wheatie. So you can't get it out, man. You can't get it all out of the ground, man. I can't say that enough, man. There's always, you think you've hunted the side out. You haven't, man. You are always wrong. There is always more stuff. There is always more stuff. Sure, you may get fewer and fewer targets the more hunts you hunt it, but there's always stuff left in the ground, man. No matter how many times you hunt it, there's always still stuff left in the ground. It's clipping out a little bit too much for me, that target. Clipped out, see that? It's gone. I must have figured this one out. It sounds pretty shallow. It's probably some junk. Is that it right there? It sounds like it's something long. Something odd shaped. Could be wrong. I like being wrong too. It's not. It's a freaking penny, man. It's a wheat penny. It is a wheat penny. A beautiful one too. Absolutely just beautiful. Man. I think most of the wheat pennies were from the 1930s on this permission here. Oh, my eyes are watering. I got my mask on too, so my glasses are all fogged up. I think it's 1941. Wiped it off. 1955. 1955. Wheatie. Why was it sounding like that? I mean, it was sounding like a really good target. Like I said, I love being wrong, man. He was hitting it really good, except for just one little teeny, like 5 degrees on it. It was a banging coin target, except just for a little teeny bit of that radius there. It's gone. See that? stomp that plug really good. Make sure there's no evidence. So I definitely want to come back here again. This one's really shallow. I'm just going to pinpoint it because it seems like it's about 3 inches deep. I think my pinpointer might be able to hit it. Just might be able to. No. Oh. I did hit it right there just for a split second. It's deeper. Kind of sounds junky. My ground balance is still good. Oh, it's really crumbly here. I had to adjust my ground balance a couple times already, so the soil's just kind of spotty with hot soil in it. Not too bad though, actually. Hey, it's iron, see? That's why I was clipping out. There's a battery wasted, man. What does the inside of a battery look like? Let's check it out, man. There's probably mercury inside of it. It's a battery just wasted, man. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's an old one too. I don't even know the size of that battery. It's not a C battery. It's a different size. See, I was clipping out like that. It sounded junky. Make sure there's no evidence, man. No dirt. I think I found 2 wheaties right in this area the first time I was here. This one's not making sense here. Oh, right there. The ground's a little bit hot up here in the corner. Okay. Let's see what we got. Got it. Got it right in here now. Solid shallow. Really hot soil. Oh man. Dude. Did I use it or what? Oh yeah. Just a little bit off though. Right to it. Way off. It's a nail. It's a nail I'm going for right here, I think. It might not be though, because this ground is super hot. I want to go really easy with it. I can feel it. It's a pull tab. I'm going easy with these targets here because a lot of them are very fragile relics like that. Right? I can't leave my amphibio miss that target right there, right in the corner. Usually I go through the front window and do sets right about 3 feet from the sidewalks entering the house. Really good. You know, 3 or 4 times, just different ways. But I did only get to detect on this about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours the first time I was here. This is my second time I'm here, so I think there might be another target in there. I'll get that next time. When you disturb the soil and then you put that soil back in there, you know, extract the target up, put the soil back in there, it's really hard to detect that again. You know, just go bury a coin 3 or 4 inches deep in the ground. Sometimes it's hard to get in some situations. And I'm gonna explain something here too. I have to have my mask on still. So I don't know if you guys struggled with your pants falling down when you're metal detecting because your bag weighs your pants down. But I use bibs here. You know, I use a set of bibs, and that prevents your pants from falling down. for years I went metal detecting, and when it's raining out, you know, I would wear the rain pants, and my pants would just fall down all the time, and I was always having to tighten up, you know, reef on my belt, and my pants would end up falling down, and the water would end up going down my butt crack. And once I started using Bibs, man, it changed, man. I could dig out a lot more targets per day because my pants weren't falling down. I wasn't having to freaking tighten my belt down, you know, readjust my belt, and I wasn't having to yank up my pants every time I get down on my knees. And now that I'm wearing my Bibs when it's raining out, man, my pants don't ever fall down. And that's just makes it so much easier to metal detect if you have equipment that works, and equipment that makes you feel comfortable when you're metal detecting. You know, I wear knee pads. I mean, if I forget my knee pads for the day, I will go back home, or I will go and buy a new pair because I have to have knee pads. My knees don't hurt me, but I want to continue metal detecting till I'm 90 years old. And if I don't wear knee pads now, I'm almost 50 years old, and if I don't wear knee pads now, I probably won't be able to get metal detecting when I'm 90 years old because my knees will be worn out. And you know, just your equipment, you know, has a lot to do with how many targets you can get out. Even your boots, you know, if you're if it takes you 15 or 20 minutes to rinse off your boots after you're metal detecting, that's 15 minutes that you're not metal detecting. You're rinsing off your boots, right? I use Romeos because the mud comes off them really easy, and I can get them off, like just slip them right off. I don't have to lace up my boots. Just a couple little tips there, you know, I've learned throughout the years. Just small little tips. It might help you, it might not. But the Bibs have helped out a lot, man. The bib thing is a huge thing for me when it's raining out, because it rains for, you know, like 7 or 8 months out of a year here where I live at, and I just have to wear rain gear all the time because, you know, it could start pouring down rain in half an hour. I think it's gonna start getting really windy here and gonna start raining really hard. So I'm gonna hit that back lot there and see if I can hit some relics out there. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.